Hey guys, welcome back to Etheria Restart. In today's video, I want to show you basically the combo that made me absolutely fall in love with this game. Now, I'm not saying these are the must-have best units. There are many options that you can go for in this game. I'm even thinking of different, beginner banner options based on endgame PvE and stuff like that. I'll elaborate more on that in future videos. But as you guys know, on this one, I went ahead and picked Tiamat up from the selector. I wanted to reroll for Lily. I gave up on it. I finally pulled Lily. And Lily is just so amazing to me. I love this character so much. The combos you do are incredibly fun, and that's what I want to show you guys in this one. Those who are on stream know about this, but once again, I'm not saying like these are must-have units. It's just this is the combo that I played in the last beta that made me just fall in love with some of the stuff you can do in this game. So the combo is Lily with Tiamat. Now, Lily combos well with a lot of characters. The reason for this is her skill 2 puts a buff on an ally, which is the twin trick. And every time she uses her basic attack, if you've got it max skilled, it's guaranteed that that ally will join up with Lily for a follow-up attack, if you want to call it. So, or an assist attack, whatever you want to call it. So she's buffing them. On top of that, after Lily acts, she's going to boost their gauge, meaning they get around to attacks quicker. This one doesn't work too well with Tiamat, but her skill 3 does make it can increase enemies' cooldowns and also reduce your cooldowns. At max skill, it resets your cooldowns. This is really, really effective when I use her with things like Kraken, which is absolutely nuts for control, but not so much with Tiamat because you don't really worry about her cooldowns because she wants to get to Dragon Mother. But essentially, what I'm going to show you guys in this one is that with Lily, you buff Tiamat, Tiamat goes into demon form, and every time Lily attacks, Tiamat goes ham with the follow-up attack doing AoE massive HP-based damage. Now, my Tiamat is falling off. This is the same build I've had on her for about 3 days. I've been farming gear like crazy and just gotten no upgrades. So my Tiamat is pretty scuffed at the moment, but you'll see she still is doing pretty decently. And I want to show you guys that. So currently in Arena, we're currently sitting at rank 3. Now, yesterday, there was only the real X low. He was the only dude that was outspeeding me. Today, there's about 5 or 6 people that outspeed me, so you got to be a bit careful now. But I want to show you guys this combo, and if I can't display it well, I'll show you guys some of the replays. So Applesauce and Real X Low are both faster than me. I'm in this very awkward situation as well, because if you want to use this strategy on auto, Lily prioritizes, so if it's on defense, Lily prioritizes using her twin trick on the ally with the highest attack. So you've got to fiddle around with attack values. So at the moment, for farming Doki Hell 4, which is the gear farming stage, I need Lily to buff my Tiamat. However, for my defense, it actually works better if she buffs Kraken. So if I'm farming gear, I have to sacrifice my arena defense. It's a bit awkward, but it is what it is. So let's jump into an attack. Rin, I am not too sure how fast Rin is, but this will be a good experiment to find out. So let's jump in against Rin. A lot of people are running Marvel. He's just a neutral element, being he's a light unit, so he can hit anyone, and he has massive gauge manipulation, and that's pretty much why everyone's running him. Eventually, this gauge manipulation / CC meta, I think, will drop off a bit when people start farming immunity gear, but let's jump in and see this one. Messiah's also a beast. I think Rin might actually have me here. I think Rin might actually get me, but let's go ahead and have some fun and see how we go. What's losing a little bit of rank amongst friends? All right, let's go. All right, so this is my offense. I take the Kraken out just so I can get more early defensives and immunities for this sort of stuff. We should be okay. We've got 2 Alicorns on the team, which are the pet that cleanses. Let's just see how we go. If he's faster, he wins. Okay, we are faster. So we're going to go ahead and boost our Tiamat. Okay, and then because we have Freya on the team, when I use Tiamat's shield, it's a buff, which means Freya's passive kicks in, and Freya is going to boost everyone's turn gauge, and hopefully that means she cuts ahead of old mate here. So let's have a look. So shield. So Freya cuts in. That means now I can put a defense buff up. Now I'm shielded and defense buffed. I should be able to live any nuke that they have. Okay, my Sanya didn't actually... I was hoping she would get pushed back so I could heal after they deal their damage. That's kind of awkward. I'm going to actually go the max HP increase, because this heals and gives a max HP increase. It is also my revive. Okay, that's okay. The 2 that got frozen are the 2 that can't actually cleanse it with their pet, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, so what we can do here is I can actually AoE and increase... Let me see. Kraken's still got his single target freeze. So we could attack, get some damage in on the Kraken, or I could increase their cooldowns. We might just do this. It will reduce Tiamat's cooldowns, and I think that brings her... No, her shield won't be back yet, will it? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, so we get to reapply the shield. So now we just get to tank out whatever else they want to put, and then we can go into burst mode. So this is like the early slow phase. My Lily also has a resist pace, so she's at like 70-80% resist, so she's going to resist most control effects. And she's only on that piece because it's a super fast piece. Okay, here we go. Boom. We transformed. Nice. Okay, this is the magic. This is the magic right here. Lily basic attack. Yes! Dude, I just absolutely love it. Okay, and we're also on the Bramble set on our Tiamat. So Tiamat has a 25% chance to revenge when attacked. So let's go here. Boom. Yeah, we'll just do this. It's pretty much done there. Unfortunately, like, you get some really cool situations where it's like, Tiamat transforms, she does her AoE, Lily does the basics, she does her AoE, they attack, you revenge, get the AoE, and you can just like 100-0 teams in no time at all with this. It's just so damn fun. I just love this, it's just such a fun synergy. Now, if you want to see, I can show you on my defense, because back before I was farming near, I think it was maybe around here. Let's see this one. So I'm not sure if this one was buffing my Kraken, but just to show you the idea of what you can do with Kraken. Oh, okay, that was still Tiamat, same sort of thing. Let's exit that replay. You can see here, this was me finding out that people, that Coitus and Applesauce, they both outsped me. So that was me finding out on offense that I lost. I'm going to go back a few defenses and see. Let's see if this one is it. Because the great thing about Lily with Kraken is that she can reduce Kraken's cooldowns as well. Okay, this is it. So she boosts Kraken. They are full immunity gear. Rip. This one is not the one okay, I'm going to find the one. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, here we go. Here's one that I found one where my Lily, this is back when I changed my gear around overnight while I was sleeping so that my Kraken got boosted because it's kind of my better defense. Let's check this one out because I absolutely love this because of the cooldowns you get. So Kraken gets boosted. Let's just slow it down to 2x speed. Kraken does his AoE, freezes everyone. Happy days. Doesn't matter what Tiamat's doing at this stage. We're just, you know, cruising through. Here we're going to heal up. Yada, yada, yada. You get the gist. Now we're doing this. Now this can increase their cooldowns, but it also reduces our cooldowns. So now we use our second skill to freeze him, and that can be a 2-turn freeze with RNG. And now, if you look here, our Lily, after her move, she's going to boost the Kraken. Boom. He goes next. His AoE freeze is back up. And obviously we missed 2 of them there, but you get the gist. Like, this Lily thing, not only is it like amazing with characters that have good basic attacks, her plus Rosa is going to be absolutely insane because Rosa does massive amounts. With Hellkid, it's amazing because Hellkid gets his stun on the basic. There's a lot of good synergies, but you can just see there with not just only the bringing along for the basic attack that is super effective with it, but it's also the reduced cooldowns. Now, once again, if you max skill that skill with Lily, it resets cooldown. So if you have things with massive cooldowns, it's even more effective. So I have been absolutely loving this. You know what? Let's see if we can get a real-time arena match. Now, how are we doing? Yeah, so real-time arena, we're at 50 victories, 2 defeats. Because I waited until now. I really want to build up my Marvel and a few other characters because I lack DPS. And my real-time arena matches really, really suck. Because like it's always just a slow stall match. Because my only DPS is Tiamat, and normally they're banning Tiamat. Or they ban Lily, and then it's not as slow, but it's normally pretty slow. So let's see how this goes. All right, I'll cut back when we get a batch. All right, here we go. Unfortunately, this one is a bot. So I think I'm in the dead window for RTA where not many people are online. So unfortunately, we do have to fight bots, but at least I can try and show you guys. Hopefully they don't ban the core pieces. But the thing with this is if they don't ban Lily and I manage to get Lily, Tiamat, and Kraken. Now, another great one is Marvel. Now, my Marvel is somewhat built, but he's very, very slow. So he's not greatly built. But the next 2 picks I do are here and here. Happy days. And so no matter who they ban out of this, we're in a pretty decent position because my Kraken's decently fast at plus 104. My Tiamat's decent. Like I said, my Tiamat's kind of scuffed, but she's at plus 103, so she's decently built. Once again, I just haven't had any good drops over the last 2 days. But yeah, basically, if they don't ban Lily, she's good at boosting either one of these two. And then if they do ban Lily, then I've got 2 pretty solid units in there. Now I'm going to bring in the Sonya for the extra healing. Normally other people will pick Freya by now, and then I just take Kloss because I just have her built. And then no one else is built here. Like I said, my Marvel is somewhat built, but I just slapped some random gear on him so that I could pick him as a counter pick to other people picking him, if that makes sense. So against this, I'm just going to ban the healing. It is a lot of damage and control with Marvel, but I think we should be pretty fine against it. They banned my healing, my Sonya, which kind of sucks because it's harder to make Tiamat proc when they ban the Sonya, but what we can do is we can just use Tiamat's skill 2 first up, so that gives her the heal over time for healing capacity. So what I'm going to do here is, first of all, I'm going to buff my Kraken. So he's going to be the first unit, and then the next time my ability to buff someone with Twin Trick, because it can only apply to 1, the next time I will switch it to Tiamat, so that then I can start using Tiamat's nuking capabilities. So, because basically in the early game, my Kraken benefits more because I can use that skill 3 on Lily to reduce Kraken's cooldowns so that he can be more effective. So at this stage, all I want to do is shield with Tiamat because it gives her heal over time. Because she has to gain or lose so much HP, if you have a Tiamat that doesn't get her any healing, she won't proc her demon form because she won't have enough. Now, this one I can just do a basic. Unfortunately, this enemy is a little bit weak, but hopefully you get the idea. And so now you can see we've got like our single target 1 back, like, which we don't even need to use, but we're just going to go ahead and slap it over here just for shits and gigs. So you can see the second freeze on there, but that freeze, if we go to enemy formation, this one, yeah, that's the one that has the chance at the start of their turn to refreeze them again. So we can just go ahead and basic. Now we're going to team out again. We're just going to AoE. You can see Tiamat's on 4 stacks. She needs to get to 8 to get it. Now we're going to use our AoE with her, and that's going to reduce the Kraken cooldowns. Now, obviously, this is a really weak enemy team, so it's not really showing you. But you can see now we've got this AoE CC again that we can go ahead and pop. So if they had come back, we can just go ahead and freeze the whole lot again, and then we just rinse and repeat. So that's kind of the way it works. Like I said, I think Lily is just fantastic. She synergizes so well with so many things. In PvE, I think she's going to do amazing things, especially with Rosa, because if we go to someone like Rosa, who I don't unfortunately have, I think Rosa is going to be one of those ones that maybe you could get from your selector at the start of the game, because I think she's going to be the end game beast for launch. But basically, she is all about single target, and then her passive is about increasing damage from basic attacks. So every time you attack with Lily, she's going to come in with her basic attack, which is she's all completely based around, which is fantastic. As I mentioned, another one that works really well with it is Hellkid, because if we go ahead and look at Hellkid's skill 1, it has a 50% chance to stun, but if his shield is active, it has a 100% chance to stun. So you think about this, with Hellkid, he uses his basic attack, stuns one enemy, Lily uses her basic attack, they stun that enemy, and then after Lily's turn, once again, she is boosting Hellkid as well. So you've got a lot of these crazy good synergies with Lily, and I think she will continue to get better. So when people ask me, why is it Lily the one that I'm always talking about? I just find her incredibly fun. I still think Heinrich is absolutely amazing everywhere in the game. You'll probably see a lot of Tiamats at Global. He pretty much counters Tiamat because when he puts his block buffs, Tiamat can't gain stacks to transform, and he also has the block healing. He has AoE buff removal due to his passive. He's just got a ton in his kit. I think he's absolutely fantastic. Doki Doki I like, but just not as much as Lily. Messiah is an absolute monster at the moment. Messiah's just with his 70% ignore defense. The dude is slapping in real-time arena. Whenever I come up against him, it's always a scary battle because I just know he's going to nuke me too hard, and it's always too hard to ban him when they've always got other control supports to ban. So if you pull a Messiah, it's just like a real safe pick for real-time arena to put a massive threat on your opponent's team. Shadow Sonya, I'm not a massive fan of at all, but yeah, that's why if you guys ever see me talking about Lily, you don't have to go for her, but this is the reason why I absolutely love the character. I think her gameplay is so fun, and the way she opens new doors for characters to play is fantastic. Because in the arena, I find Tiamat without Lily is kind of if you're running Tiamat. Let's see if anyone's running Tiamat without Lily. Okay, that's a Tiamat with... Yeah, okay. So what I was saying was, if you run Tiamat without Lily, you have to run another DPS. So this one's got Messiah, because Tiamat's just too slow at getting to damage without Lily. When you got Lily in it, she's still a little bit slow at getting to damage, but once she gets there, she just deals enough to not worry about it. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at. This was... Arapis is basically, he's got the team I used last beta, which I really love as well. There's a lot of cool strategies, but once again, this is the kind of thing that don't look at this and go, oh, that's the meta for the game. This shit changes from day to day. No one, I don't think anyone yet, if we go to challenges here and we go to module drop and we go to Aurora, I don't think anyone, I haven't even done the run up through all the difficulties. I don't think anyone is farming. Yeah, so no one has cleared Hell 4 of Aurora. Has anyone cleared Hell 3? Okay, 2 people have cleared Hell 3, which means no one is yet farming the Bulwark set, which is the immunity set. So at the moment, the meta is very heavy into control units who are, you know, reducing turn gauge, freezing, all that sort of stuff. But once we get like another week into the game, everyone's going to be rocking the immunity sets because everyone knows what's happening. So then that changes the meta once again. So that's what I love about this game, like especially through the launch phase. I can't wait for global launch, is the ever-changingness of the meta. But hey, if you wanted my justification for why I always talk about Lily, that's it. I think she's hella fun. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this one. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.